is Edwin Blanco. I am 42 years old, and I am from Guatemala. When I was 21 years old, I decided to take the trip. I called my brothers, asked them to send me some money. They loaned me the money, and I contracted some people that we call coyotes, so it took about a month to get here. Toughest part is knowing that one day you can just get fired, or for one reason or another just lose your job. It's really hard to find another one when you don't have any papers. A lot of the times everywhere you go, sometimes people give you dirty looks. Sometimes you hear people saying mean things or racial things or things going directly to immigrants, and they say it loud so you can hear them, kind of to like provoke you into saying something or starting a fight. But all you gotta do is just ignore those kind of people. I've had people ask me before, how come you haven't become a citizen? It's been 23 years since you've been here. How come you haven't become a citizen? Because it's not easy. It's a long process. There's different circumstances. Every case is different. Getting your papers basically means that you're going to, things are going to get better financially and emotionally. Right after the election, as soon as I was coming in to clock in, one coworker that I consider him a friend from work, he yelled out loud, "Hey, you're going to be deported now." I know he was playing, but I just ignored it. There's always room for getting better. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are now. Things have gotten better if we look at history. So I think things will get better because we can make it better. If things aren't going to get better by themselves, be united instead of being racially divided. People always complaining about illegal aliens are taking our jobs, but nobody's taking anybody's job. A job belongs to whoever does it better. The land belongs to everyone. If you respect other people, you're gonna get respect back.
My name is Griselda Ponce, and I'm an immigration attorney. I've been an immigration attorney for a little over 10 years. I help people get their green cards if they've married a U.S. citizen. I help people come from other countries into the United States legally. But there's several things that I try to do, but my main focus is to try to keep families together through a legal immigration process. I focused on immigration because it really touched me to see real stories, real people, and trying to have a real impact in their lives. And often seeing such tragedies like an African client that was held upside down from wires connected to his body in private areas, being tortured, and him showing me the scars throughout his body, saying, I don't want to go back, they're going to torture me again. These are very real stories. These are not movies. It's not a show that you're seeing on TV. You're seeing their scars and you're seeing them cry in front of you. But it has been a difficult political climate for the 10 years that I've been practicing. The laws seem to be getting tougher and tougher. They say, oh, well, let's deport the criminals. And then they expand the definition of criminal, and they say, well, let's deport anybody with a DWI. And we're like, well, yeah, he's committed an offense, yes, but is that a reason to separate him forever from his child and his wife? So yes, it's very trying to do this kind of work because oftentimes the political climate that affects legislation and affects laws work against us, and we have to be very creative in the way we advocate for our clients to remain within the area of law so that we're not, circumventing what needs to be done. Well, there is a great misconception. Most people, the famous line is, well, get in line. If you get in line and you do it legally, then we don't have a problem with you being here. And the reality is that the system is critically broken. There is no line. They're treated differently because there's those voices out there. Some people have misinformation. There's been study after study done to try to pin down whether immigrants bring down the economy because they bring more students to schools, because they're using resources in hospitals. And as many studies as they've done, none of them have found that immigrants bring down the economy. America has always been a country that has prevailed. It's a country that was created by immigrants. We know that. The founding fathers created it with this in mind. They came here, and just like our immigrants right now come here, they come here with this incredible vision. They come here with hope. They come here, and when they walk into the United States, they say, wow, I think that as a nation, that will always prevail, because their enthusiasm will always shine through in the people that they are, and the hard workers that they continue to be. I think that folks that have a negative opinion on undocumented folks, it's amazing that if they always say, oh, all of those immigrants, but not my housekeeper, she's okay, she's good, and I'm okay with her staying here, Oh, and my neighbor, who's my neighbor next door, they're also okay, because they're good people. So I would say, you know what? Multiply your housekeeping, your neighbor, by 11 million. They're all good people, They're all like that. And these people that we're building a wall against, they have compassion, they have drive, and there's 11 million, just like your neighbor, and 11 million, just like your housekeeper. Don't be afraid. They don't bring a negative change to this country. They bring an energy.